So I, like many of you, have a spleen. And you may not think about your spleen that often, but it might play a bigger role in your life than you think. As an immunologist in training, I know that the spleen's not essential, but it is the site of red blood cell filtration, and along with your lymph nodes, produces white blood cells, or lymphocytes, that are used to fight against infections. Now, your spleen can widen and narrow depending on your body's needs. It can store a quarter of your body's lymphocytes. And these lymphocytes include B cells, which are cells that express antibody molecules on the surface of their cell membrane that acts as a B cell receptor. And now this receptor can be activated, and it induces downstream signals that are required for normal B cell development, survival, proliferation, and even cell death. But when that pathway is dysregulated, B cell malignancies can occur. And one such disease is chronic lymphocytic leukemia, which is the most common adult leukemia in the Western world. And patients with CLL have B cells that do not die, but rather survive for a prolonged period of time in their circulation, which can lead to an enlargement of the spleen or splenomegaly due to their overpopulation. And currently, physicians do not pay much notice to the size of the spleen in early stage CLL patients, but tonight I'm going to tell you that this is an organ worth our attention. So our lab uses a mouse model that overexpresses a tumor-promoting gene, specifically in B cells, to study CLL. And these mice have characteristically enlarged spleens. So if you take the cells in that spleen and adoptively transfer them into a normal recipient mouse, that mouse will develop splenomegaly and disease in 4 to 5 weeks. So this exciting observation allowed us to hypothesize about what is the true role of the spleen in CLL. And it's a thought in molecular biology. If you want to determine the role or function of something, then you knock it out. So that's what we did with the spleen. By removing the spleen, or splenectomizing our animals, we're able to monitor the development or lack of CLL. And so in our preliminary studies, we actually found that removal of the spleen decreases CLL progression and significantly delays disease development. So these findings are going to lead us to suggest that splenectomy of CLL patients might be a therapy worth considering. Thank you.